Play great. If you're watching it live, even better. Welcome to the Pro 10 Share-a-thon. I'm going to walk around for a second. I've got a couple of things I'm trying to do. Jumping into this Periscope a little bit crazy. It's not my normal way of doing it, but it's the way it's coming out. So thanks for joining me. Welcome to my Pro 10K Share-a-thon. Welcome. Thanks for sharing this out. Three things, reminders. One, make sure you are following me on Periscope. Tap the little guy in the corner, and that brings up my profile. Tap on that. Make sure you're following me. Second, please make sure you share this out on Periscope and Twitter, all your friends and family. And third, tap away on the screen. There is no 500 limit anymore. Don't need to tap fast, although I've been hearing there's debates about if you can tap once a second or multiple times. So you can experiment. Unlimited hearts are welcome. All right, I'm just waiting. I'm trying to rearrange my seating, so I'll be sitting down in a minute and showing you the running order. So for those of you who are on the Perry 10K Share-a-thon first time, welcome. Thanks for joining us. This is the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. And basically we are doing a, what was I trying to say? A different version today. Screen, whoops, trying to get computer, right. So this is what's going on. There's only 4 of us, so you're going to get a bargain deal today. So thanks for joining me as the leader off, and the modified version, yes indeed, custom version, the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. Awesome freebies for your life and biz. And I'll tell you about my stuff in a moment. So the quick running order before I start. Myself is going first, and we're going to do, as there's 4 of us, we're going for an hour. It's 15 minutes each. So myself is kicking off the hour, followed by Fabian Brown, followed by Stephanie Rennett. That's Steph with an F, followed by Daniel Roberts. All right, so that's everybody in. And I'm going to get started now. Oops, there you go. I'm showing off my nice new Archon tripod. And by the way, if you use Perry 10K at the checkout, you get 10% off the products. And this one's got a magnetic head because I've got a little magnetic thing on the back of my phone. So when I do this, bunk, it's on my phone. Look, hands-free. All right, I'm I'm actually at a friend's place today, so different background than usual. 10 gifts, no problem. All right, thanks for joining me. Great lighting. I've got like this overhead light that makes it look really worn out, but I'm actually in good shape, happy. So welcome, thanks for joining the Periscope. In fact, I'll do it without the... Can you hear me okay without the earbuds? Yes, no? Can you give me a yes if you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Let me know, please. Okay, just checking. Yeah, sometimes when I pull the plug, it doesn't remember it's actually disconnected. The glitches of the new phone. So, welcome to the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. Nice to have you all here. All right, you're all getting... Everyone's like, hey, real Stephanie, glad you're here, my love. Lots of heartfelt support and love to you at this point in time. So let me tell you about me first, and then what I'm offering and why I do what I do. Since I've got 15 minutes, I've got time to play. Why not? Steph? What? Oh, Steg. It's Steph's new nickname. It's Steg. I love it. All right. Staying to the theme of today's share-a-thon. Hi, welcome. My name is Barry Selby. This is Perry 10K. Perry 10K is the awesome group, I should mention this by the way, of TED-type talks. We are changing lives one scope at a time, as the theme of the branding is, and we are an amazing group of people, entrepreneurs, speakers, teachers, guides, friends, family, etc., all over the world. And today's group is spread over the United States and one in Brazil. That's Daniel, who's going to be the last person rounding this off. I'm Barry Selby. I'm an English guy living in Los Angeles, hence the strange accent that's modified slightly. And my passion, my love, my service, I'm #1 best-selling author, speaker, and coach about love and relationships. I am known as the love doctor to my friends and clients, and I'm also a champion for the divine feminine. And I'm actually working on some new material that may end up becoming a book or may become a talk at women's conferences, which is the divine masculine, evoking, inspiring the divine feminine mastery. So that's a whole other conversation that I'm not talking about here, but just planting a seed for later in the year. It's only February, give me time. Hey, nice to have you here. This is my book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's a #1 best-selling book on Amazon and Kindle. It's also on my website as an ebook. Buckingham Palace material? No, I don't think so. It doesn't quite fit that way. So thank you for the idea, Ian. I appreciate that. How many earthquakes a week? Actually, less than there are in Oklahoma. So if you want to talk about earthquakes, but I won't get into that now. There's a whole thing about fracking, so do research on that. Now, we have earthquakes, but they're so small you don't feel them. We haven't had a big earthquake in months. Actually, the last big quake I remember was the 92 quakes, and that was 14 years ago. So we're due for one soon, I'm sure. Anyway, do I know who G. Richards is? Not offhand, no I don't. Sorry, Brian. So staying on track, because I've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes checking my clock before Fabian goes live. So no, sorry, I have 14 minutes, 11 minutes, something like that. I got to 1:15 my time, Pacific time. Due for one. Yeah, well, we know we have them. We get through them. I've been through 4 or 5 of the big ones, and we all survive, so we're good. So, getting back on track. Why I do what I do. I did a Periscope broadcast yesterday about how dating apps are like band-aids. So let me give you a piece of that now to explain why I do what I do and what I'm offering today, because that's what it's about. Free gifts for you. And I spoke about your life, which involves your biz, but is not about biz-related skills, because frankly, I believe our personal life impacts our business life. Some people say it's the other way around, but I should host the Oscars. I wish. That's too much of a stressful thing to do, because I just toe the line, and I wouldn't toe the line very well. But thank you, Ian, for the thought again. I am. I'm just sitting and watching you guys talk about me. It's kind of nice in a way, silly as well. I'm a passionate devotee for the feminine. After going through many relationships with women who are in the masculine, who we'd end up doing this together because they wanted to be in charge, and I didn't want to give that up until I went, okay, lady, I'm a gentleman. You have it. Messed up my relationships. I learned how to fix that through a lot of teachers. I studied with passionate teachers who I love dearly. I recommend highly in my book, and my own blend of that work. So, devotee to the people. Yes, indeed. So, why I do what I do, because I see the weakest link in relationships is in people not loving themselves, and particularly the women, because women have taken on the burden, the shoulder of more heartbreak overtly than men do. And I was very clear about that, overtly. We as men stuff our heartbreak, which is another story entirely, but I work mostly with women because they're willing to do the work. So I don't speak that, so I can't help you with that, sorry. So what I did yesterday in my scope, 14 minutes, not achieving a goal and happening then. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Basically, there's 4 of us on the share-a-thon today, so we get 50 minutes each. So I'm going around the top from top of the hour to 15 minutes after. So I've got 9 minutes left. So there, I keep track of time. What I'm aware of when I talked about yesterday in my scope was about the challenges that people avoid by going on the online dating apps. So many people I know, women especially, use dating apps as a handy get-out-of-pain-free choice to date. So they swipe right on their iPhone, or their Droid, on the app rather, and from Belarus, nice to have you here. And what they're doing is putting a band-aid over their heart and covering it up. And I did this scope yesterday in much more detail. I'm giving you the very distilled version today. What happens is people go on dates after dates after dates after dates, and you miss the whole dating app. So did I, and I'm avoiding it now. I'm single, but I ain't using the apps for it. It's not because it's not the path. And let me say this: for many people, the dating app is the reason why. Thank you for that, Ian. I appreciate that. The reason why people are not doing the work. They think they can get another date and they'll be fine. Maybe the perfect one will show up, but it's like playing Russian roulette. It's gambling. And the problem is when they're putting the band-aids up, they're protecting the heart so much that the layers of band-aids build up, and they become immune to love. They can't love anymore because they're so protected. In my work with my clients, my passion with my clients, thank you for putting that out, is to help them heal so they don't need the band-aids. British roulette, no, Russian roulette. Russian roulette's much more dangerous. British roulette's more safe because it's very reserved. My point about this is that if you keep putting more band-aids over your heart, you don't heal it, you protect it so much it never heals. And that's a dangerous way to live, because eventually something's going to crack the band-aid, whether it's a really deep connection relationship or a trauma, and you're going to hurt like hell. So my advice to you, my insight, my inspiration, and my invitation to you is to get some help. And that's the reason why I do what I do. In my work, what do I like most about myself? That's a question I'll ask later if I have time in the scope. My passion right now, I'm teaching about you, about how to have better love in your life. And the best way is to start loving yourself. And that largely starts from the choice of healing your heart once and for all. Being alone in a quiet place can get into your own head is the best thing I've found. Well, is that your woman? I can't see who that is, but Diana. Maybe. But truth is, most healing of the heart involves resolving, making peace with, and healing of history. And sometimes having outside help with that is easier than doing it yourself, because the outside perspective gives you better insight into yourself, as strange as that sounds. Which is why I'm offering a special gift. And I'll say it now, but I'll do it again at the end, because I've got six minutes left. Something like that, 7 minutes left. I'm offering anybody watching who wants it, and anybody watching the replay as well, 30 minutes of my time for free. That's my gift. It's a freebie. You can get 30 minutes of my insight, my expertise, and my guidance to help you heal your heart, to attract what you want, and to know where you are in your love life. It's going to be like a status check with a thank you. It's like a status update and also a focus on where you want to go. So here's the link for it so you can see it now. I'll tell you again at the end of the 15 minutes. barryselby.com/consult. So barryselby.com/consult is where you sign up. If it's international, I'll do it by Skype. If it's in the United States, I'll do it by phone. So if you're in Ukraine, you want help, we do it over Skype. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Ian. You rock. I appreciate your support. My passion is helping my clients, which is mostly women, some men too, mostly women. What am I selling? I'm not selling anything. I'm giving away 30 minutes of my time. In that time, we may talk about what I offer as coaching, but I'm not selling anything on this scope. So there. My passion is helping my clients heal their hearts. Because when you heal your heart, your life is healthier, you're healthier, you live more fully, you embrace love and attract healthy relationships, and side effect, your business, if you have a business about this, will get better too. If you're an entrepreneur or if you work in a corporation, it doesn't matter which way you work. If you're working in the world, if your heart is whole, you interact with people better. Better relationships at work, better relationships in business means more money, more success. That's why I say having health in your life helps your business. That's my perspective. So there. You love music. Oh, you're talking to somebody else there. Who am I? I'm the Love Doctor. Didn't you see my handle? Check it out. So I got like 4.5 minutes left before Fabian's up soon. So a couple of quick things. If you want to really know how to love yourself, health and business, right, health and business are tied. Self-support in your own life. You do not live from only doing this video. That's very accurate. Thank you for that, Swiss, whatever you are. Yes. So if you are single and you are looking for someone else to make you feel better, that's a mistake. If you're single and frustrated because you're not finding what you want in love, that's a mistake. And if you have a session with me, I'll explain those. Have you read The Mastery of Love by Ruiz? Yes, I've actually worked with Donna Miguel Ruiz. I featured my profile, Facebook profile of pictures with him because he's a really cool guy. He's spoken at my spiritual center before. I love that book. But my favorite books, to be honest, for simple things you need to know, is The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover by Barry Selby. Got to plug my own book. The Way of the Superior Man by David Data, and Conscious Loving by Gay and Katie Hendricks. You get those books, you'll change your love life. You work with me, you'll transform your love life. How about that's an offer. So go ahead and get to my site, and it's barryselby.com is my site, /consult is my, I need to change it, but it's basically a love status check and a discovery session to see where you are in your love life, how your heart is, and what you really want. You do that, you'll transform everything. So that's it. All right? So thank you for sharing, by the way. Thanks for coming in. Steph, you're back in again. I appreciate that for bouncing in and bouncing out. By the way, if the word is true, what I've heard, I think Daniel posted this, you don't need to opt out and opt back in again to give more than 500 hearts. The 500 limit's been lifted. However, I believe from what I've said, so I'm in a relationship? Not at the moment, no. I'm actually building my business because I learned, one of my teachers, David Data, talks about this. For a man in his masculine, purpose comes before relationship. And until the purpose is set, relationship will suck. And I proved that 3 times. So I know better than that. So yes, it's 1 heart a second, which seems so limiting because we can do what someone calls it merengue or a double tap and stuff like that. You can, there's no limit. It's lifted, period. There's no limit on hearts. You can keep giving hearts. In fact, there's an app I saw called, I have to look, it's a website. I remember what it is. I'll do a scope better later, maybe if I remember, called Scoper Chat, I think. No, maybe Scoper Chat, I'm not sure. Basically, it does a graphic layout of your scope. Barry Hayes, thank you. It gives you a map of your live scope while you're doing it, and it shows the hearts and it shows the top heart givers in a tallied table in the live scope. It's amazing. And some people give them 4,000 or 5,000 hearts and it recorded them. So I think it works. So who knows? So as far as I know, and I've also heard that the metrics are changing, where it's more about content and about audience participation than it is about hearts that gauge your ratings in Periscope, whatever the hell that means. So anyway, that's another topic. So I've got like another minute left, I think, and then Mr. Fabian Brown is going next, followed by. Sorry, I did not get you. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Tommy. So yeah, I'm not sure what it is. So, all right, so Fabian's going to go set up, and Steph or Daniel will let me know when he's live, because you've got like a minute left. And put up some mobile, but probably before, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Fabian. I was like, tongue-tied. Emojis, that was what I was going to say. Perfect, there you go. So Fabian's going next in about a minute. That is, what's it say? 10 kids, no problem. Fabian's an amazing, amazing coach, guide, and speaker. Very passionate, very funny. Great sax player for clarification. And Fabian is a rock star, and he's going to be up for the next 15 minutes from 1:15 to 1:30. And then we've got Steph with an F following him from 1:30 to 1:45, and then from 1:45 to 2 o'clock. This is all Pacific time, by the way. We have Daniel Roberts, who's in Brazil, so we've got around the clock. One round today, so you've got 4 speakers, passionate, powerful guys. Watching the scopes, follow me, follow them. You're going to get some amazing insights and perception about life, love, and freebies for your life and your business. That's a deal for one area at a time. Worth it, isn't it? So again, just quick plug for me. barryselby.com/consult. If you want to get a love consult, check in, see how things are. Get some one-on-one time with me for 30 minutes for free. That's my gift to you. All right? So Fabian should be live any second now, so I'm just waiting for him to go live so I can then get off the scope. All right. Yes. So yes, Stephanie's going to be up at 30 minutes after the hour. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Steph, Daniel, any word on Fabian being live? And then I can switch on. He's live. Okay. Can I just get confirmation from Steph or from Daniel? That's what I wanted to see. Thank you so much. All right.